Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another NATECASTS. This replay was submitted by Daywalker, our red Terran, in the bottom right. If you find yourself not happy with the quality of this game, please come into my chat and tell Daywalker that he sucks, because he submitted this replay in the hopes that it would entertain you. He's our Terran in the bottom right. His opponent in the top left, representing clean NWAs. The Neighborhood Watch Alliance, the Blue Protoss, Sweat Chart. Why? Why would you name me? I don't know. I don't know. He's a big Hot Fuzz fan with the NWA tag, so I guess that's just his sense of humor. I don't know. I loved Hot Fuzz. Does that make me a Shart guy? I'm not entirely sure. We'll see. All right. Well, Daywalker, nice little TvP here. Shout out to the one guy who immediately commented on the first Coldcast video that I put up. Someone on the YouTubes he just immediately was like, "Oh my God, is Nathan back?" There were actually quite a few nice comments, and I was like, "Oh my goodness. People do miss me doing this stupid stuff." Oh, core first. All right, Daywalker, you gotta scout that. You gotta scout that right now. You gotta see that core first. All right, so there's only one gas, so it's still an expand build. But yeah, you gotta be. He's gotta check that on the way out. 100%. Check that on the way out. The Daywalker is just going for a regular old Reaper expand, so that's fine. So anyway, you guys, seems like you guys kind of like me coming back and doing more stuff. So I have felt not super happy with the map pool this season as a Terran, largely because it's just really hard to get third bases, and I think the biggest weakness of Terran right now has been run bys, counterattacks. So I'm like, you know what? I want to do more I guess casting type stuff. So I was like, all right, bring me your replays. If you guys have a really funny game or something funny happens, post them in my Discord. I'm taking submissions from subscribers first, or you can also use the StarCraft stuff channel. I'm more likely to lose track of them over there though. So what I'm basically telling you is that yes, this is a pay to win scheme, and we may end up watching hundreds of Daywalker's games versus Wet Shart if they have a rematch after this. But otherwise, I hope everybody's been doing well. This kind of commentary type stuff I will be bringing back a lot more, of course, all doing this on my Twitch channel, because I think it's more fun to cast dumpster fire games right now, at least for me, than to play the ladder. So I'd rather do this than complain. Complaining is fun. I'm very well known for it, but I'm just trying to find a few other outlets. Thank you, Base Trade TV, for the 61-month resub. Literal gods. Literal gods. Exclamation point Discord in my chat if you want it. I'll be reacting to chat live on these and whatnot. I'm not going to be catering this too hard towards a YouTube audience. I'm just also posting those there, and I know some people were already happy about it, so I will address you fine folks because you have been nice to me, and frankly speaking, I need that. I need that in my life right now. You guys are the best. So the Reaper comes by again for follow-up. It's Twilight Council. Now, with the Stalker opening, 2 Stalkers especially, I don't know if you saw that it was 2 Stalkers, but you see this type of opening with the Twilight, you have to be thinking Blink. Of course, Daywalker's going for probably the most tried and true standard schmandard. He didn't see a Stargate, so the Widow Mines are up front just in case something crazy happens. But yeah, no, I don't mind this at all. This is actually a very nice setup Daywalker's got going on. I don't, people in the chat or in the comments as well were asking about leagues. I believe, Daywalker, you're Diamond League, right? I think this is a Diamond League TvP, so this is actually going to be some pretty reasonable quality. Extra gates are being added for the Protoss, so nothing really crazy here has happened. This looks very standard. Wet Shart is just playing, and I did get confirmation he has Masters 3, so we'll see what we can nitpick, what we can talk about as this game progresses forward. I was going to make a comment about the gas count, but due to the way that this opening's done, he's actually going to bank gas. And this is nice because he's only got the 2 refineries, so he's going to be able to quickly switch into getting his stim and combat shields. Probably +1. Yep, there's the eBay. So I like all of this. And this is the big moment, right? This is one of those things we always talk about. Ye old mine drop. Now, Blink is done. If he gets in on Wet Shart, I'm going to Wet Shart. So yeah, I don't think this is going to do much. I like that he's keeping it here, though. Protoss, oh, yeah, he comes to the edge. He sees the medevac. He's like, please, daddy, come here. He moves away. He's like, oh, yeah, I'm trying to bait him. He's baiting him. He's baiting him. Starts +1. That's actually really smart, though. If you see this happening, I really like this, because what he could be doing is holding this for an eventual follow-up push. Maybe with his first couple medevacs that come out after Stim is done. And then that can give you an opportunity, because the Protoss player is sitting here waiting. But by coming in at a random time, the Protoss would love for nothing more than Daywalker to just force his way in. Some guys are into that, you know what I mean? Robo Bay. Is he gonna go Stalker Disruptor? No, okay, there's 1-1. This is interesting. This is interesting. So he'll get the upgrades there. But so far, largely uneventful game. You can see this game is just good sign of both players trying to play a macro game as best as they possibly can. Charge as the follow-up here. Really important, really nice, of course. We've got the Robbie Anderson Zealots that move faster than the speed of light since that patch, but they did lose a little bit of their punch. So we'll see what they can get done. The follow-up into Colossus. All of this is pretty standard. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. Oh, poor medevac. Tried to get something done, but the Protoss only has Stalkers. It's 14 Stalkers going into Colossi. So I guess the charge and the upgrades are going to be for like follow-up with this push, would be my guess. I was hoping for a little more shenaniganery in this game, Daywalker. I think he only sent me this replay because something funny apparently happens later on. We'll see. Like I said, if you guys don't like this game, feel free, go into my Discord at Daywalker and just say, hey, submit better games. It's okay. It's okay. You can submit your own games as well, and I'll also make fun of you if nothing happens in them, because that's what it's about. I haven't seen any of these games. I don't know anything that happens in any of them. I just figured doing cold casts of random games would be more fun than my stupid self playing ladder and being upset. So let's see what he can get done. He's got big push, right? He's got a lot of Marines, +1. I like it. Combat shield, stim. He's got a bunch of skins, so he's flexing. He's flexing that war chest on his impoverished opponent. You know, Wet Shart, he spends most of his money on Huggies and wet wipes, so he can't afford any StarCraft skins. Meanwhile, Daywalker's balling out of control because he has his bowel movements under control. Now he's going to load up a big drop that's going to the left. He still has the tanks, some Marauders on the right side. Oh no, don't fly to the Observer. Does the Observer see it? Does the Observer see it? Oh, yep. Yeah, he sees it. Well, but is the army going to get over there? Is he going to react? It's like, oh, his unit saw it, but no, he doesn't know. Scotty doesn't know, ladies and gentlemen. And guess what? There's no vision on the bottom part of his main, so he could unload there and then push in. And the big army is going to say, back it up. But now that double drop comes in because he sees, okay, I pulled the army out a little bit, and now he's got Marines and Marauders inside of the main base of Wet Shart. Stimming forward, focusing down a couple of probes. Now the defensive Zealots will get warped in. 1-1 is complete for the Protoss player. And Daywalker's about to run out of time to be chilling here. Double drop also hit the northeast base. Looks like he got a few probes there as well. Colossi ripped the Marines to pieces. Can he get the medevacs out with the Stalkers there? Yes. Wow. Nice job. And the drop actually transitions back over to the natural. We got a pretty good amount of damage on 22 probes killed so far this game. Keep in mind that Widowmine drop did nothing. So all of these worker kills were very recent. He's managed to deliver a solid blow to the Protoss economy. 43 probes to 60 SCVs. Tell you what, if you're a Terran player, you're happy with that. Now, as is standard, Terran players usually take that third base very late compared to the Protoss. Could have taken this while moving out, but I don't hate it. It's hard. That's one of those things where it's like a Masters 3 versus Masters 1. You gotta find a way to get that base out. I don't actually remember exactly when he started it, so I could be being a little hypocritical here of myself, but if you're making a push like this, taking the third while you're doing it is really nice because you're a little bit susceptible to counterattacks. Thanks, Stampede, for the 38 months. Stampede's a cool guy. He doesn't look at explosions when he's walking away from them. Better question, though, is really why is he walking away from so many explosions? Now, Wet Shart does have... God. I don't know. I don't think you can have boob in your name on BattleNet, but apparently you can have Shart. Why can you have Shart in your name and not boob?
3.
Why can't I be like Boob man or something. I don't know. All right, we got a lot of tanks here, and Wedge Shard is going to just try and push her straight on into this. No focus fire, though. You can see those tanks dealing a lot of damage to the bio and some of the other forces. There we go. Target fire coming in as the zealots go away, and tanks with Vikings are going to absolutely obliterate that army. Now, we do have 2 medevacs on the other side of the map. Disruptor is going to come out, and the Disruptor kills half the... it kills 2 Marauders, but also like 2 or 3 zealots there, so... that's nice. And Protoss player appears to be upset. I do have my language filter on in case someone says something horrendous. You know, I am also a 5-year-old child who does not want to be scared, because holy that would be terrible. All right. Well, cleaned that up. Got more probe damage done. What's the total count? Ooh, 42 probes. 42 probes killed this game. Repairing the El Tanco de Sijo. And I love it. I love it. Wow, this game got this Protoss player is pretty upset. He's got a 4th base up though, so the ability to get the economy back is nice. Disruptors I think are a little questionable versus a tank based Terran. With this many siege tanks, you almost want to see like Charge Lot Archon, but even that is really tough because Daywalker has built so many tanks. I like this a lot. Listen to Bio Tank. This is a really good comp, really good style. Thank you, Stealth Weeaboo, for the 31-month resub. 31 months of being on night shift.
Always sub, never watching. Nature.
Thank God for you. I just want you to know that my muscles, that your sub that you don't get to actually watch the stream that you still pay for, appreciates all the protein that you have bought for me to dump into these arms, even though you haven't been able to come here. Okay, I love you, buddy. All right, where's the clip from where someone subs? I did this show called The Attack. They eventually got banned for view botting, but yeah, they had a typing competition and I won it, and that was the photo of me winning the championship because I'm a f***ing god. All right, Storm is about to finish. We do have 4 High Templar, each with enough energy for a single Storm. So that's plenty. Ooh. That Usain Bolt lot. Look at him go. The LaDainian Tomlinson lot. The Devin Hester lot. All right, big siege up outside the 3rd base. Blows everything to pieces. I got really focused on that zealot, didn't I? Some guy in the chat is going to be very upset. Oh, come on. No. No. That's not appropriate. It's not okay to say that stuff. This guy. Now he's having a verbal shart. It looks like. Oh my goodness. Well, the siege tanks did their job. How much earlier did you take your 3rd? Oh boy. It gets spicy. It gets spicy. You killed 5 High Templars with the tanks. He asked me to rewind the replay so you could watch the tanks blow up his army. Nah. I can't do that. I'm sorry. I had to build the suspense. All right. Following that one zealot chasing the Marine was significantly more important than anything else. I do love these skins. I do love this. This is from the most recent war chest. They are absolutely beautiful. Okay, well, there's 2 Colossi, Disruptor, plenty of Zealots with 2/2 upgrades. There's Storm. Feels like you should have everything you need, but this is a lot of bio. It's going to start kiting back behind the siege tanks. Now, oh, wow, I didn't think those 2 tanks were going to survive that shot. 4 Colossi against 10 Vikings is going to be a little tricky. Uh-oh. I mean, coming up over here, you still have to, even if it's 2 shots to kill a Colossus, there's still 4 of them. So the ground army fighting is really rough, but he does have ghosts, and enhanced shockwaves is about to finish. So it's totally possible. All right, there's a big EMP. Everything was super clumped up. Okay, I think I see the end now. Now the Vikings should just like one, yeah, it only takes 1 volley there to kill them. Protoss units on the ground are still pretty scary. Vikings are running away, stalkers, as we all know. Very good at chasing things with their ability to teleport. Teleporting is a good ability to have. The rest of Daywalker's army is going to come up, though. During all of this, he secured a 4th base. Very important. Very well done. He likes them covert ops ghosts, though, doesn't he? Fusion core. All right. I like it. I like it a lot. Planetary fortress. Another command center. Now, most of this is really good. I mean, I like this setup a lot. Wet Shart has somehow stayed alive despite losing so much to the siege tanks. Like, I got to tell you. I mean, I'm just really impressed that Wet Shart was able to, you know, clean himself up a little bit after that very messy engagement earlier on. But we'll see if Daywalker's got what it takes to mop up the rest of the what's left off of the bathroom floor. But 2 Colossi being made at a time. He's going to keep the focus on Vikings, which is tricky, right? It's hard because you want to get the Liberators. Actually, I guess with the Liberators, he's fine. He just needs to start advanced ballistics, which nicely enough, you can just research on the fusion core now. So you don't even need to move the starports to be on tech labs. So if you like to play with Liberators, you don't need to build those anymore. Wow, this observer though. Wet Shart sees everything. So he's going to try and siege up on this base. Libs are triggering. They immediately get blown up. Now, this is where you got to be careful. Siege tanks, beautiful EMPs, but gets everything except the High Templar, so he's got to keep running. Now, those EMPs are actually cash money. He's going to leave the Vikings to fight, tries to turn around, throw another EMP, but the storms are still available. He's not using the storms. Yeah, see, I don't know how I feel about that. There you go. Advanced ballistics coming in. You've got 8 workers mining this one mineral patch with 5. Oh, you hate to see it. Get back to work. Get back to work. No, they're just chilling. No, they're chilling. They earned a break, I guess. I love this. So many command centers. That's the dream. Scanning ahead. Doesn't see the observer on him. Shout out to the homeboys. All right, Liberator range isn't ready yet, but he's got okay, good amount of him sieged up. Fighting in liberation zones, always ideal for Terran. Yeah, he actually got it pretty tremendous. Almost killed that High Templar too. That's what that ship weapons upgrade is for, my dude. Tough game so far, huh? This has been a back and forth one. This has been a good one. I can't complain too much about this. There haven't been a tremendous amount of epic fails here outside of my observing, but I don't know. That's never going to get better. Union SCVs could be. Well, they finally got to work, so we were able to end the shutdown. That's nice. That's nice. +3 upgrades are finishing up for Daywalker. Dark Shrine for Wet Shart. And that's really going to slip right through the barrier. And you're going to be asking yourself to get a different brand once the DTs get in there. Yeah. Yeah, Wet Shart's been able to linger quite a bit. No, I totally agree with you, guy, in the chat. At this point, you're going to just need to throw the boxers out. This observer, though. Oh, my goodness. This has been a cash money observer. All right. Well, the Libs do have range, but a couple of them are going to go a little bit too far forward, and they're going to get sniped, but suicides the ghosts and gets all of the EMPs. There are no more storms. Going to try to make a few Archons in the back, but now it's just Bio versus Stalker Colossus. Unfortunately, without Vikings, those Colossi reign supreme, ripping this army to pieces. Daywalker is on the back foot once again. He's going to try and fight on the top of this ramp. Killing the Stalkers is really nice. They're very expensive, hard to replace. He's going to fall back to the planetary, and this should make things way easier for him. Yeah, as a Protoss player says, oh, I don't have any zealots. I'm not going to bash my face into a planetary fortress like that. Hell no. We got a zealot out on lookout. We got a pylon over here. Looks like Wet Shart's about to expand again. Pylon on the right side. Good map vision by Wet Shart. You know, it's one of those things as a Protoss player. You talk about the cost of observers, and you don't always. Wow, that's a lot of High Templar. He's building a lot of Archons. He's charging up the Super Kamehameha here. If he doesn't want Storm and he wants 5 Archons instead, I'm not entirely sure. All right, let's see what he can do. Let's see what he can do. We got 2 more factories being added, another armory, ship weapons level 2. Finally, ship weapons level 2. When you get level 2 attack for Liberators, they 2-shot Stalkers, which is huge because they're the anti-air units of Protoss. But here we go. Tons of Archons coming in. Great spread. We got 3 or 4 Liberators siege. They are starting to fall down. 4 more arrive off that reactor starport to start sieging up, and the Colossi are caught in the crossfire. Oh my goodness, this was the worst fight the Protoss could have ever taken. Did the Protoss kill really anything? No. Oh my god. Oh, he sour boot that one. You pathetic piece of shit. I cannot believe you had units siege up, you I don't understand why your units can kill things. Oh my goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, this is why Fortnite exists, okay? Because the kids are supposed to be over there and not in StarCraft. Although for a 12-year-old, his macros Protoss has been pretty solid. Pretty solid. All right, Stargate coming in. You're gonna need Tempest to deal with the Liberator count, because we're getting to that point, right? Daywalker has 6 Liberators with range. I think only weakness of this army that I'm noticing, we got the M&M colors going on with the bio, aka I only have 2 medevacs to heal my whole army, and they are out of energy. So yeah, 86 pros though. I mean, Protoss players got to be feeling nice in that department. The economy has been great. Daywalker has had a tough time actually reaching the opponent's base for a little bit. Yeah, this army is going to be quite difficult to attack into. Stretching the map is usually how you mess with the Terran, but that's what the planetaries are for. Actually, Daywalker has building armor as well, which gives him that sweet bunker skin. And building armor is nice. You think about it, right? It's an extra 3 armor on a planetary, or 2 armor on a planetary. Zealot does 11 damage, right? You're cutting out almost a quarter of their DPS with just that upgrade. Thank you for submitting this replay. Does this go for an hour, Daywalker? Is that why you did this to me? I'm like, please try to keep replay submissions between 15 to 20 minutes. I don't know how long this game goes, so now I'm just going to assume that I'm here in the Shadow Realm forever watching these two dance back and forth until the end of time. Protoss is like 10 minutes too late on Tempest LMA out. Magical JS in the chat would have played this way better. There we go. Fleet Bacon and Shadow Stride. All right, so we're going to have DT Blink harass possibly. Oop, the Observer spots those medevacs headed to this base. Now, why at this point, I think this is when, as a Terran, you should 100% get the medevac upgrade. They added, they changed it now, so there's a Fusion Core medevac upgrade that makes medevacs just move faster. It gives them their old Wings of Liberty speed. All right, well, I mean, this is kind of weird to watch. Killed one of his own zealots with the Nova, but that's fine. Attack is defended. +3 ship weapons. Wasn't it HOTS beta speed? Medevacs actually used to move faster when StarCraft originally came out. In early Wings of Liberty, Medevacs movement speed was nerfed because, hear this logic. This is how you know Blizzard hates Terran. They nerfed Medevac movement speed because Bio was running behind them. The medevacs were going too far ahead of. Was that just the most disgusting fight I've ever seen? This Protoss is complaining, by the way. Oh my god. Yeah, they're like, the medevacs fly ahead of the Bio, so yeah, you're a that's right. Whoa. Why is he assuming that just because he's a virgin he's fat? Damn, that's a savage take. What if he's saving himself for marriage? Look, he's got 24 probes on this mineral patch, and he's throwing shade at someone else.
What an idiot. What an idiot.
I don't know what to say. All right, this game started off slow, but it has gotten spicy. It has gotten spicy. How is he gonna? There's so much here. Oh my, oh no. Oh, I'm shivering right now. Oh no, you're not even in the safe zone yet, dog. Oh, good. Oh no, you're. You know what I need to add to my stream deck? I need to get what's that? The the Rotterdam line. Super dead. I need audio of Roddy saying super dead. All right, well, he charges the Zealots in. They all get blown up. The tanks kill everything. The Zealots actually do a surprising amount of good work, but then the Liberators siege and everything dies. Now, there are a decent number of Tempests, but Marines. Marines are good units against them. In fact, he says, I'm just gonna let the Marauders shoot everything anyway. So Daywalker gets what I would say is a critical strike. However, why didn't... Actually, you know what I just realized? Why didn't Wet Shark use his DTs? Has he built any DTs this game? No. He hasn't built a single Dark Templar. And he has DT Blink. Wouldn't that have been like the perfect opportunity to just warp in like 10 DTs and just yeet onto the army? Am I crazy? I don't know. Instead, he's going to build 15 High Templar and make 7 Archons. Cool. What a game. This whole army dies to Marine Ghost. Oh boy. How many ghosts does Daywalker have? Okay, 2. Oh, but they got that dummy thick EMP upgrade. That's another. That's worth bringing up. Did Wet Shark quit Protoss after this game? Well, you had to patch it up a little. It was just a bit leaky. Probes are going to try and run away from this right side base as Daywalker makes his next push. Hey, he's getting the upgrade. He's getting the medevac upgrade. We do have Tempest on the high ground, but oh my god, he even got in some big daddy Thors. Thor is here. And we all know one thing that Thors are amazing at. It is bulldozing Tempests. And with the siege tanks to cover the ground, he can't even storm the Vikings there. So he just kills that base. Look at this dominant. He's T-posing on him. He's building a command center next to his assimilator. What? Oh, the disrespect. I can't flex hard enough to show how much of a flex that is. He just whipped it out and put it on the table right in front of his enemy. And he said, yeah. How's this stupid Resident Evil tweet still doing so well? Base trade, you know, I love it. It was a really good tweet, I gotta say. That's why. There's the storm onto all the clumped Vikings. But can he actually kill the ground army with this? I'm not entirely sure. Oh, no. Yeah, as long as he kills the Colossi, the tank Thor will kill everything else. And Wet Shark is finally getting wiped as Daywalker has found another toilet paper roll. Beautiful. Beautiful. God, you suck. I can't believe it. Only the worst players in StarCraft can beat me. I can't wait to fry your motherboard. What is this guy talking about? As soon as this get what? Is this guy Kilgore from The Flash? Like what? What the f is this guy talking about? What? Please like, follow, subscribe.